All right, and here we have Kenny McDonough. He actually took first place tonight. It was really interesting. Would you like to show us your prize for the night? Of course, $50 cash it was
Yes.
it? And
Yes.
then also the Team Valor playmat went to him. As you saw earlier, our junior got our Team Mystic playmat.
Yep.
So, Kenny, we just have a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
What made you want to choose Seismitoad?
I have played against some of the players I played tonight before, and I know that because we're all dads and getting old, our card pool is limited sometimes. So, like, I know Javi has built Night March before for the local meta, and Chris could play Night March, and Alex could play Night March. I didn't know Alex was going to be judging the whole day and not playing. So I thought Seismitoad is really good matchup against Night March because you can turn one donk with laser. As,
Just like we saw in the last game.
Exactly.
Of course.
And I'm sure we'll talk about that. But
of course we will. All right.
But yeah, and also the item lock is super important for locking
Which
up
we saw in your
battle
first game
compressors.
against Javi.
Yeah.
Because you lock off his ability to play his lasers and play his VS Seekers, which was so crucial for him.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that matchup, in my opinion, it was who got to the Seismitoad first and who could attack with the Seismitoad first.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Like it's just a race to item lock, and you have to be careful about when you VS Seeker back your supporters. You want to take the right one, and you want to make sure you do it in the first place, so you can have a turn of actually playing Pokemon instead of just losing right then.
Exactly.
So
a question that I was like, why did you choose the one of Sudowoodo?
Well, because even though I know not many of our local players favor playing Zoroark GX, it is so enormously huge on the national meta that you have to play something that can at least limit its damage. It's still a bad matchup, I would say. Like, Chris took a game from me in our series playing Zoroark, and I had.
Did the Sudowoodo come into play when you were going against him?
Yeah.
All right, that's amazing. That's good to know that it actually helps.
Yeah, and actually, the game I didn't get the Sudowoodo in play, I lost. So,
so the Sudowoodo was pretty much, you could say, was very crucial.
Yeah.
Okay, so your supporter count, I wanted to ask you about that, because you're playing, of course, the 3 Juniper, which is pretty much Sycamore, and then 2 Cynthia, 2 N, and 2 Coles.
Yep.
And you chose not to play Ghetsis. Why did you not choose Ghetsis?
You know what? If I had the list to do over again, I would probably cut the Acerola and add either a Skyla or a Ghetsis. There was a game versus Chris where if I had a Skyla, I would have won. I don't remember if it was a game I won, so I would have won earlier, or if it was the game I lost. But
so you would have actually won.
If I had Skyla, I would have won. So I would have. I never used the Acerola once in any game all day. So I would have either done Ghetsis or.
But you saw that Ghetsis was really good for Javi when he played it against you.
Yeah, that was awful.
I felt that was going for those lasers so that you couldn't laser, so that you could laser him. But then he just hit 4 out of 6 of your hands.
That was insane, honestly. Like, you know what's funny is I was going to be item locked anyways. So while it didn't hurt me too bad, like in that instance, it was huge in the fact that
he got to draw 4.
Yeah, and I had to hit like perfectly to item lock next turn, but I went to a 0 card hand. Like, that's what I was weighing in my mind. Like, which decision do I make? Do I go to a 0 card hand, or do I actually try to get back in the game and play a long game? But I was really tired, so I just went for the 0 card hand.
So when you were in the first round, we saw you first round, and we saw you last round.
Yeah.
You won both of them, of course. In your first round, you failed to get for the turn 1 donk.
Yeah.
But you got that last time. How does that feel?
That's the first time it's happened all day. Feels amazing because it should happen more based on how consistent the deck is.
Exactly, which is what I saw. It's so consistent.
Yeah. 4 of Seviper, 4 of Hypnotoxic Laser, 4 of Verbank. I mean, it should happen more, especially because most Pokemon don't have 70 HP like that Trubbish. There's a lot of 60s running around.
60s are very seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of 50s running around, so, I mean, I was hoping that it would happen more, but Pokemon hates me. So.
Of course it does. Just like all of us.
Hey, see ya.
So that concludes our interview with Kenny. Congratulations on first place.
Thank you, sir. All right.